Я всех приветствую, друзья, добро пожаловать. Сегодня у нас очередная серия прохождения наследия Хогвартс. Так, у нас основное задание — это встретиться с Себастьяном у шахты Бельведер. Мы практически уже здесь, сейчас быстренько доберемся до него. Вот он у нас. Себастьян, значит, тебя нужно будет ждать? Да, тебя нужно будет ждать. Хорошо, подождем.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
После вас, говорит. Ага, это шахта, да, я так понимаю, это они?
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Ну, конечно, кто же еще?
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are
I won't rest.
Potato! Confringo! Bombarda!
Was that your best? Easy target. Are you quite finished?
Descendo!
That was pitiful.
Potato!
Use the one smell. Taste goblins.
Descendo!
Gracious. Put me down! You won't get away with it.
Glacier! Descendo! Levioso!
This doesn't hurt.
Bombarda!
Куда он улетел? Здорово.
Confringo! All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Все забираем, все отбираем. Куда идти? Ага, ну пойдем. Так, они опять что-то здесь со своими котельными мудрят. А мне опять разбирать придется. Угу. Это мы разберем. Так, а что тут шляпа? Чего нового? Это нужно распознать. Забираем. А, рябиновый отвар. Ага, это у нас фокус древней магии.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd
Perhaps
choose?
we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. Confringo.
You're weak, human.
Accio.
Rather unwise coming back in.
Glacius. Descendo.
I'll kill you when I get down from here! Release me!
Think you're clever?
Descendo. Glacius. Descendo. Glacius.
I will have my revenge! Put me on the ground now!
Хорош там из-под тяжка в меня стрелять.
Descendo. Glacius. Levioso.
Куда он переместился? Ты что, пошутил, что ли? Прикиньте, он куда-то улетел. Неизвестный предмет для головы.
If only Renrock were here to see this!
Да где ж ты идти копать?
Revelio.
Да и фиг с ним, пойдемте туда. А, это опять рябиновый отвар. Хорошо. 25 единиц это максимальное для рябинового отвара. Так, это мы заберем.
Why have you not run away? Intend to die?
Блин, а я не могу. Фига ты хитрый.
I'll get you for this!
Glacius. Descendo. And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
А есть у меня Феликс Фелициус еще? Фокусирующие. Максима. Эль дель дурдурс. Грозовой напиток. А, вот там нолик. Я понял. Ну тогда пусть будет зелье. Вот это. Так, в шахту Бельведер. Войти, чтобы там что-нибудь интересное найти.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Not quiet enough.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Там типа наверх.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo!
Who do you think you are? No!
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Confringo!
Тут что-нибудь интересненькое нам попадется. А, сундучок. Коллекция рождественское дерево. Неплохо.
Any ideas?
Деревянные очки. Листья бадьяна. Так.
Levioso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
А так ты можешь собраться? Можешь. Фига ты классный. Так.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the
Ага.
venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
А что тут я могу пройти? Почему? Денежка, да? Денежка. И сундучок, да? Шапка эпохи Возрождения. Ну, давай сходимся сюда.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs. Reparo.
Неплохо. Я могу и там идти.
Confringo.
Блин, не то использовал. Против кого ты там дерешься? Классическая школьная форма с ромбами. Хорошо, тут у нас что?
Bombarda. Accio. Confringo. Descendo. Glacius. Levioso. Findo. Levioso. Glacius.
Это все пауки?
We've rid the world of another spider. I should sleep better tonight.
Хорошо, это все пауки. Мурмокль? Мурлакомль, короче. Неважно, буду его Мурмокль называть. Монетки, монетки, монетки. В воздухе висит, но тоже бывает. Клык паука.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranlock loyal. All prepared war. Confringo!
Что у нас тут, а? Предмет для шеи. Это радует. А здесь? А, сундучок. Видимо, для комнаты «Выручай». Коллекция живописи. Да, нравится мне такая штука, прикольная.
Lumos, Lumos.
Розово-лиловый шарф с замком. Или замком.
Bombarda. Descendo. Glacius.
Так.
Still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Somebody there. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Descend. I won't rest Let's get this over with. Chase your arm. There you are.
Potato!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
I should have been.
Ох ты собакена.
Accio! Descendo! Potato!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Glacius! Descendo! Potato! Stupefy! We're not finished yet. Glacius! Bombarda! Descendo! Glacius! Bombarda! Confringo! Glacius!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Так, с этими я справился. Что тут еще у нас есть? Это собираем.
Confringo! Potato!
Это мы собираем, это мы собираем все.
Now,
Я где-то видел здесь какие-то знаки. А, вот одну вижу.
in peace. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda!
Сколько тогда их должно быть? А, вижу, 3.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that.
Получилось, да? Отлично.
Bombarda! Confringo!
А нафига вам эта штука? Наверх можно забраться где-то? А, наверх можно вот там забраться.
Confringo! Accio!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Нет, туда нельзя забраться. Ладно, пойдемте, значит, дальше. Что у нас имеется здесь? Запись из дневника Исидоры. Когда я очнулась, перед глазами все расплывалось. Как долго я была без сознания, помню лишь его глаза. Пустой взгляд, пустой, потому что уже не испытывал боли, но... А еще помню, как меня захлестнула эйфория, когда боль рассеялась, и потом все вокруг завертелось. Кажется, я ударилась головой, когда падала. Ни ушиба, ни ссадины нет, но в голове пульсирует боль. Надеюсь, это не черная смерть. Понятно.
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place
Revelio.
feels odd.
Посоветуйтесь Себастьяну.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Давай
Unless we
возвращаться.
can find another passageway to the Undercroft.
Крипта.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
Поместите портрет в триптих. А, вот сюда. Ага. Принято.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Какие у тебя трабл, давай.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Хорошо, с этим мы разобрались.
Did you speak with my uncle?
Говорил я с твоим анклом. Так, ну а где еще одно задание следующее?
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needs.
Так, найдите место третьего испытания хранителей, говорит директриса. А нужно куда пойти? Нам нужно пойти в зал картографии. А это мы можем отсюда пойти. Угу.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Ну, хорошо. Надо бы мне сходить в ручную комнату, проверить свои предметы.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
А в Феликсе я могу стебель водорослей? Сейчас найду, где водоросли у меня. Эдельдердус. Листья не того. Сладкая мальва. Ядовитая тентакула. Спорыш. Мандрагора. Так, по-моему, у меня вот там что-то еще есть. Это у меня удобрение. А в чем я могу водоросли выращивать? Подождите. Инвентарь, растения. Если у меня водоросли, вот что меня тревожит. Это что? Волосы, бадьян, мальва, камень, мех дворняги. Спорыш. У меня водорослей нету. Надо, наверное, тогда пойти продастся и купить у этого чудика типа чертеж водорослей. Лоскутная шляпа колдуна. Ну-ка, что там нам дали? Нормулька. Стильный школьный плащ. Вот так себе. Так, это все какульку продать, походу, придется. Так, могу ли я что-то прокачать? Характеристики. третий уровень у меня. Что еще какой есть? О, скорость накопления древней магии. А, я не могу. Жмыра? Хера себе. Ну, это я тоже пока не могу. Хорошо. Найти бы жмыра? Термогор какой-то. Хорошо, можно идти продаваться. Карта Хогсмита. Мне вот сюда. Пойду отсюда, дойду. Погнали. Так, нужно поговорить с профессором Фигом в его кабинете. Ну, поговорим, какие проблемы. Господи. Давай, заходи. Давай, не бойся.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Ах, нет, это не у него.
Let me know if there's anything else I can.
Зелье. Да не, я же пометил. Она почему-то не стала помечаться. Вот так дойду. Уп. Мне сюда.
Hello, be with you in a bit.
Ингредиенты. Стебель водорослей, а разве у меня нету?
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Инвентарь. Растеница. Да, водоросли появились. Нужно пойти высадить, значит, их в выручай комнате. Карта мира. Подожди, карта Хогвартса. Я хотел же карту Хогвартса. Могу я поставить что-то еще, кстати, здесь? А, мне надо смотреть. Чем ее варить? Инвентарь. В большом горшке. Угу. С одним большим горшком. Так, изменить цвет. Падьян, Мандрагора, Спорыш, тентакулы, водоросли. И нам нужно поговорить, что куда? Оборотного зелья. Мне нужно поговорить с профессором Фигом о том, как попасть в кабинет директора. Ну, поговорим. Так, отлично. Какие-то прогрузы были. Опять ждать.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Хорошо. Нам нужно поговорить с мадам Кагававой.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I did? I
did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets...
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Сейчас добежим быстренько. Поговорите с мадам, поговорите с мадам. Новый год на носу.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the minister.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Взял, подставил чувака. Ну ладно.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Не-не-не, не переживай. Это проблема не к тебе.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word, please.
Ну, конечно же.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Спасибо.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand.
That ought to give
О,
Professor Fig some breathing room.
красиво.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Прикольно.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Понятно. Он решил совсем уже тут использовать момент на полную.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Ну, давайте мне это самое. Ну, пока они думают, посмотреть, что у меня тут имеется. Задание, коллекции, шмалекции. Неожиданная встреча, ага. Блин, как долго они прогружают задание. Пробраться в кабинет директора. Может, быстрее будет телепортнуться, чем бегать. Ладно, пройдемся. Может, мы там что-то еще и откроем. Согласен. Так, нам типа наверх, да? Значит, нам как-то вот так. О, теперь сюда. Всякие портретики. Ну, блин, ну тут, конечно, круговая лестница. Я вижу одну, а вторую, и вторую вижу. Так, а что у нас там? Так, нам нужно 23. Это какая близкая это у нас здесь? Ага. 23. У нас есть 15, у нас есть 17. Значит, нужно 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Нужно ящерку поставить. Да, ящерка есть. И у нас здесь 19 с драконом. Так, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Так, у нас дракон третий. Это у нас 12, что ли? И 19. Ага. 12 и 19. Ноль, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Одноглазая хрень попробовать. Одноглазая хрень. Вот это. Угу. Перчатки украшены шалфеем. Хорошо. Да, у меня было быстрое перемещение здесь. Ну, карта очень неудобная. Я не понимаю, как быстро... Ну, точнее, как перемещаться в нужную точку. Так. Ну, это я преувеличиваю, конечно. Господи, сколько здесь закоулочков-то. Третий уровень.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
И еще одна круговая лестница. Понятно. Одной больше, одной меньше. Не страшно.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Так, а есть ли у тебя здесь что-то интересное? Так, я вижу сундучок. Это какой? Третий. Это тоже какой-то большой. Так, сундук обыскать. Блин, не дали.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Чайку хлебануть. Хорошо.
That must be the pedestal. Revelio.
Так, я что-то еще вижу. Чек. Средства для укрепления волос, воск для усов, помада для волос из пундимуна, расческа жемчужиной ручкой, чесалка для спины, золотой ручкой, доксицид. Уплачена лишь малая часть суммы, не забыть направить счет в министерство. Какой моднявский паренек. Так, это был чай. Ну-ка. И вот я оказался в книге.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Попробуем так. Какая интересная рисовка.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
Попробуем так.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
Блин, ну это прикольно нарисовано.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Так, по лестнице, говорил, типа не найдут. Значит, мы можем вот так. Скипнуть.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Так, один ушел. Другой ушел. Вот и смертушка. Или кто она там, блин?
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
А как наверх пробраться?
That doorway looks like the only safe way. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Так, принято.
Now's my chance.
Да, твой шанс. Угу. Теперь-то нам типа сюда, да?
That's the way forward.
Что за обелиск? Пятый элемент? Мантия невидимости?
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
А, ну мне вот туда. Теперь куда? А, я просто обошел и могу там пройти, да?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you.
Сильная палочка.
Squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Protego! Bombarda!
Так, что должно сейчас случиться? Так, у меня пока только еще два, да, дара смерти. Третий нужен, философский камень. Кто же ты такой?
Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Descender!
Давай.
Stupefy! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Potato! Stupefy! Defender! Stupefy! Defender!
Типа сюда. Да я ж нажимал. Да я ж, блин, кое-что нажимал все вместе. А это что такое? Спасибо. А сколько мне против них бороться? Да я же нажимал, едить копать тебя по все места. Все? Теперь твоя очередь?
Defendo! Bombarda! Defendo! Bombarda! Bombarda! Defendo! Bombarda! Protego!
Ну я же это самое.
Defendo! Bombarda! Defendo! Bombarda! Defendo! Bombarda!
Ну и что-то теперь хочет? Все? Мы прошли? Отлично. Нам ничего не дали? Нам должны дать философский камень. Только не знаю, что он нам даст. А, он воскрешение, он... Да.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Но не простой камень, ты уж придумываешь.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Испытание с камнем.
Let us always honor her memory. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Он перекрестился?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Смотрите воспоминания Ньюф Фиджеральд. Блин, это красиво. Даже
But there
нарисовано
is no
прикольно.
light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Ну давай.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Only imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
По-моему, она немножко это самое помешалась на своем.
Ревелио.
Ничего здесь нету. Можно возвращаться.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Отлично. Мы прошли еще одно основное задание. Мио Фицджеральд. Получили мы очки талантов. Наверное, можно их распределить. Скрытность я прокачал. Ключевые заклинания. Если использовать основное заклинание против находящихся в воздухе врагов. Индикатор. Так, блокирование заклинаний при помощи идеального протека отразит 2 снаряда обратного врагов. Враги, поврежденные заклинания слабее, дольше оглушенными. Исцеление. Эффект исцеления, наверное, надо. Берем. Снаряжение. Ага. Так, ну что ж, давайте мы на этом, друзья, закончим эту серию. Так длинной получилась.
I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Последняя часть холста. Профессор Уизли молчит, ничего не говорит. Ну что ж, друзья, я благодарю за внимание. До новых встреч. Всем пока.